So, on the 1st of March 2016, Garsoon invested in a debt instrument with a fair value of 6 and has assessed that the financial asset is basically fair value through OCI model. So, you've got this debt instrument. So, debt, remember, is always opening, interest, received, closing. But when it's done at fair value, then you've got either fair value through OCI or fair value through income statement. This is a fair value through OCI. You've got fair value adjustment going through the OCI there. So the opening was 6 million. Then I want the interest rate, and he tells me that has an interest rate of 4% for the 6 years. So I'm just going to put in there 4%. 4% of 6 is 0.24. Yeah, the effective interest rate's 4. It's not impaired in any way. During the year, there was a change in the interest rates and the fair value has been affected. The instrument was quoted at an active market of 5.3, but using an in-house model, 5.5. So you would always use 5.3 because that's the level 1, isn't it? So presumably we received that 0.24, and so therefore there's been a 0.7 loss to the OCI. Now remember, it's not all numbers, so you'd say, right, fair value through OCI, how you treat it like an amortised cost in terms of interest will go to the income statement, and then you'll put into the OCI any fair value gain or loss. And then finally, to show off, you can, let's get rid of that from before. To show off, you could just say that the OCI bit gets recycled to the income statement when it's finished. So when the asset is derecognised, when it's finished, basically. So far, so good. So numbers, words, I've passed the question really. Oh, and also, he talked about, should we use 5.5 or 5.3? And you say, well, fair value, IFRS 13, suggests you should use level 1 inputs. Level 1 inputs are market prices of identical items. Okay, so that's why we're using, because he does say there's an active market, so that's why we're using that. And he says the directors felt the instrument should be valued at 5.5, and we've said no. There's not been a significant increase in credit risk. Expected credit losses for the 12 months are 400,000. Bit of a prize winner point here. Where you do have expected credit losses, then you just split it up like that. So the 0.4 is the expected credit loss. As normal, that goes to the income statement. It's the 0.3 that would go to the NCI. A little bit of a prize winner point there, but yeah, any expected credit losses. Basically, you put those to the income statement because they would have been there anyway, even if you'd done amortised cost. All right, so it's only 0.3 that's actually the fair value drop due to the fair value through OCI. And that's how you do that question.